Welcome back to Max Reviews, and this is part 2 of the Gamera movies, doing it all digital this time with a bunch of pictures so you can see all the stuff that I can't show you with just a DVD thing. So here we go. Going to Gamera vs. Guiron, or Guiron, or Attack of the Monsters is how it's known in the States over here, 1969. On the back of the DVD case, it clearly states it's like heavily regarded as the best entry in the series, and that I can just take a dump on. It was just ridiculously stupid. Space Gauss. There just happens to be a space version of Gauss on the planet they go to, and Guiron, or in Japan known as Quiron, then that's no lie. This is a big knife-face monster, and he shoots ninja stars from his nose thing. Gamera dances. Well, it's not supposed to dance, but it's obvious that they were trying to have an excuse for him to dance. He also does a little balancing act on a pencil. And does like a gymnastics thing. And one of my favorite parts of the movie is at the end when they try to go back to Earth. He puts the kids in the spaceship that was cut in half. Puts the kids back in the spaceship and uses his fire breath to weld the spaceship back together. And that would automatically make it safe for space travel, you know. You just weld it back together and it's fine. And then we'll go back to Earth, you know. And of course it was just fine for the kids. But anyway, that I'm just going to give 4.5. It was better than Virus, which got a 4, but not good enough for a 5. Moving on, Gamera vs. Jiger, or also known as Monster X. What monster series didn't have a Monster X? But anyway. Well, actually, Godzilla didn't get a Monster X until 2004, which was, before he became Kaiser Ghidorah in Final Wars. Godzilla had a Monster Zero, but not a Monster X, I believe. Anyway, this movie is just strange. Gamera gets impregnated, so to speak. There's a baby growing inside of him, and his life support is getting all nasty. His Jiger is a chick, and apparently at the end of her tail, she got like this spike that'll come out, and she stick the spike in him and lay an egg, And there you go. Sex. Anyway, Jiger can also use the Force with its feet, suck thing. It's called suction in the movie. But I just kind of laugh and say, hey, that's the Force. But anyway, Jiger can fly somehow. I think he could fly. Or she. I think so. I can't remember. And frankly, I don't care. She can shoot these arrows out of her nose that are kind of like metal boogers, like shoot them out of her nose like spitballs, but really long, like arrow shaped ones that'll stick into things, and it's kind of gross and stupid and quite ridiculous. The kids, of course, are again just unbearable, and they have to actually go inside of Gamera and kill the monster or kill the enemy. They're the kid of Jiger that is walking around in Gamera. I think it's like Gamera's lung or something like that. They go into and have to get rid of it. And then of course Gamera gets back in the fight and just completely annihilates Jiger. It's like, you bitch, and just kills her. But Jiger gets a 5. That's better than the Guiron and Virus, but it's just kind of a weird, gross movie. Gamera vs. Zigra. the first version of this I saw was the original Japanese version. I actually had it on VHS, original Japanese with English subtitles, and now I have it on DVD with Super Monster Gamera. But anyway, Gamera vs. Zigra is another weird one. Of course, had to have aliens. Looking back, we've had aliens. Oh wow, had aliens twice before the Zigra. And that was in Virus and Guiron. But, of course, I'd have another one with a spaceship that looked like it was made out of a helmet of one of the aliens of the third planet from the black hole, with some gumballs attached to the top of it. So yeah, that's that. And somehow it breaks open and the Zigra shark comes out. And in our water, since it's an alien in our water, obviously our water is going to make it grow exponentially. And then they get into a big battle, and actually the movie is kind of the Gamera series' version of Godzilla vs. Hedorah. It's like an environmental thing, like don't throw your plastic and trash and stuff in the water because it's bad. You know, I mean, they barely touch on that in the movie, but at the end, apparently that's the moral. You know, the guy's like, don't throw your stuff in the water. No. But anyway, yeah, my favorite part of the movie, oh, this is 71, by the way, Jiger was 70. My favorite part of the movie is when he knocks Zigra on the ground, on land, and he does the xylophone on his back. And I was like, you gotta be shitting. But no, you're not. And, yeah. I'm gonna give it a 5 again. Just because it's just... Come on, guys. What are you guys thinking? Really? Really? What are you guys thinking? And Zigra could talk and everything, and annoying children again, and I'm just gonna let it go. On to Super Monster. If you guys have watched my top 20 bottom 5 list of kaiju movies, Indians. If you've watched that, you'll know that Super Monster Gamera, or Gamera Super Monster, made in 1980. That's what this list says, at least. Was my absolute least favorites, and just completely bad monster movie of all time. I'm going to go ahead and rate it right now, probably a 1.5 out of 10. It's 90% stock footage, because they basically make Gamera fight all of his old foes. It has references to Power Rangers and to Star Wars in it. Frankly, it's been like 3 years since I've seen it, so I don't know much more than that I can think of, because I saw it once. No, I saw it twice. And then I think I vowed never to watch it again. I still have it, but it's locked away. It's just stupid. Gamera does die at the end of it, which I'm like, okay, yeah. So 1.5, worst monster movie ever. I don't really want to talk about it other than that. It's basically the Godzilla's Revenge of Gamera Super Monster, or Gamera series, and anybody who has watched Godzilla's Revenge should be able to take it from there. That's all you should really have to say about that. So this is the end of part 2. Part 3 coming up is the newer movies. Gamera Guarding the Universe, Attack of the Legion, Revenge of Iris, and Gamera the Brave. Alrighty, so I'll see you then.